It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler.
Hey guys, Tyler here. Usually when we talk about cancel culture, most people just talk about the left and how the left is evil and want to just cancel everybody. And to a certain extent that is true. There are many people on the far left that do in fact go out their way to cancel other people. However, what people are not realizing is that the right is also as bad as canceling people as the left. And so for this video, what we're going to do is talk about a situation that's going on in Oklahoma that I feel as though that not enough people are just talking about. The bill goes as follows. No public school of this state shall employ or contract with a person that promotes positions in the classrooms or any function of the public school that is in opposition to closely held religious beliefs of students. Notwithstanding any provision of the law to the contrary, a parent or parents may bring an action as a guardian or next friend on behalf of a child against a public school of the state and a court of competent jurisdiction for occurrences when a public school promotes positions in opposition to closely held religious belief of the students. The remedy for the cause of the action persists to the section shall be available in the sequence as follows. If the school does not immediately comply with any relief issued by a court to paragraph 1 of the subsection, the petitioner may have a claim for relief that now name any and all individual participating, employed, or contracted with the school that are directly or indirectly promoting positions in opposition to closely held religious belief of the student. Any named persons whose act on admission constitutes a violation of the section shall be strictly liable for damages at a minimum of $10,000. This might be the biggest example of cancel culture I could possibly have seen. And I covered cancel culture for many years. Like, this is not something that's of course happening at the university level. This is not something that's happening on social media. This right here is being proposed by the state government in Oklahoma that anything that contradicts their religious belief needs to be canceled. And that to me is just so freaking crazy. Incredibly crazy. Now the main reason why I think it's crazy is, for example, let's say for example like the parent has like a kid, right? And he actually had like the kid to be a creationist. Well, if somebody in the whole entire classroom, right, at that school taught something about evolution, obviously the parent is going to sue the school because they are teaching evolution in the classroom. And not just that though, it could happen to like a multitude of like different students too. Let's take for example, people who are atheists, right? If a person is an atheist and they actually have their kid go to the school, right? They can say, well, you see, I think of course that creationism is actually against my religious belief, and therefore I want to sue that school because my atheism is against creationists. It's like, it will be like a whole entire battle royale of cancellation, because every single time someone points out about something that go against their own personal religious belief, of course they're going to be canceled, and that whole entire logic right there. And that is crazy to me, because any person should just be canceled no matter the reason. Now, when it comes down to school teaching religion, of course I'm not against the idea of a whole entire separate religious education class. Obviously, it's going to be in high school, because I think, when you have like religion class inside of like the schools, people would actually, learn more about the various religions other than their own, and it explodes into like other ideas that of course they have never seen before. However, it cannot just be Christianity for the religion class. It has to be like, the other kind of philosophies out there, like Buddhism, or of course like Mormonism, or like, Thaiism, whatever. Any sort of religious belief and also non-belief should also be explored by that religion classroom. And so in that kind of setting, I'm not actually against the idea of teaching kids, of course, about the world's religion or belief or like non-belief. But this right here, I don't think, of course, just because something goes against somebody's religious belief doesn't mean that they should be canceled. That's just stupid to me. Like, the whole entire purpose of educating kids is to be actually equipped in real life to actually, succeed in real life. Right now, as I speak right now, United States is probably like the lowest when it comes down to education rate. And so, if you don't want to teach, like, evolution because it goes against your own personal religious belief, you know how low we might actually rank on the science scale, because it's already low right now. And so, as a country, we might actually progress lower as a whole entire nation if this was to actually pass. But anyway, what do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.
It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. He's your only black friend, so he's your best black friend. I wouldn't trade him for another black friend, because black friends are rare, as you should be aware. He smiles like Richard Pryor, so just sit and stare. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler.